She's down to 10 points per game. She's been deferring a little bit too much. Good cut to the basket, and Diba too strong off the glass. Gets it back and finishes.
The double post look inside for Cincinnati. Destiny Thomas and Alliance Diba pound the ball inside and crash the O-boards.
The Cowgirls have missed their first 3 shots to begin the game. Timmer changes that. Transfer from South Dakota State. Perry has to go. Shot clock winding down. Off the back foot, left it short. Mary Cardin grabs the offensive rebound. And a good fine down low to Thomas.
Again,
4 different centers and 4 guards. Alexander's the lone wing. Timmer's on fire to start the game. She's hit 3 threes in the first. They just got called for an offensive foul on the inbounds to give it right back to Oklahoma State, and they can't stop Haley Timmer. She has all 12 of the Cowgirls' points. Most of her junior year due to injury. That gave her the extra season to come to Oklahoma State. Alexander muscling her way inside, and a good look at what the Bearcats have been missing with Alexander's sideline.
smart play by Cincinnati after the timeout, giving D. Alexander the opportunity to drive and get an easy shot, but Oklahoma State.
Perry Thomas and Alexander on the baseline. Looking inside, Egarevba jabs one way, goes with the left hand and can't bank it in, but there's Timmer doing it inside as well.
Player for Cincinnati, one of only a few players with returning experience and returning minutes.
Look at how quick this OK State offense goes. It's Timmer once again. Been Haley Timmer for Oklahoma State.
That makes it very difficult to scout and prepare for an opponent.
That's what they do best. Get out in transition, and Gray capitalizes.
Well, the leading scorer for Oklahoma State finally on the board in Micah Gray.
Off the window, Crawford banks that one in for Cincinnati. But Micah Gray is really the reason the lead opened up so much in that second.
Well, you see,
Kept Cincinnati in it in that first half.
Joya Crawford as the point guard.
Caught, flings it back out. Caught's been a monster on the glass so far in this game. Gray takes it inside, and that's a great dump off, feeding a Caught, who earned those points for Oklahoma State. Off to the left for Jackson. Here comes Whiting. Looking up ahead, a Caught is there. Oklahoma State has found the offense outside of Timmer. Whiting leading the break, feeding a Caught. They used to play against one another. They've only scored 6 points since the under 5 media timeout, and they give it away again. Wooten up ahead and nobody in front of her.
So Joya Crawford trying to make the inside pass, but Oklahoma State shorten the distance that the ball has to travel in the air and minimize the margin of error.
Long three for Crawford.
On the court, up the, what'd you say, Chase, run and gun?
And fits for the Cowgirls, right? Pistol Pete. Alexander onto the floor for the rebounds. Wooten diving in there as well. It's a rugby scrum. And a Caught has the loose ball, but she misses. It's getting a bit wild out here. Not the wild, wild west out in Oklahoma. Another rebound to Caught. She's been awesome on the offensive glass in this game. Gray hops through, count it with a foul.
Facing the physicality of the game and of the moment. Joya Crawford steps over, tries to take the charge.
Handoff looking for Gray. Perry disrupts that. Gray back inside, gives it off to a Caught. Wooten lines up the triple. Right at the buzzer.
The patience of Oklahoma State, and they're so confident in each other. No hesitation to defer to a teammate, and that time Wooten the beneficiary.
Imagine Jaden Wooten, 6 assists per game. Crawford hits another 3.
That Oklahoma State will fire at you. So any quarter, another star could rise.
Here she goes again. Maybe it's the odd quarters for Haley. End up correcting the call, so Cincinnati gets a possession. They need all they can get, down 19 here. Deep shot clock, Crawford putting Whiting on her back, forces him up and in. That's a tough shot.
Player who's able to score a lot of points in a little bit of time.
Wowzer in this game today. Cincinnati leads the Big 12 in offensive rebounds per game. Cowgirls +7 in O-boards. Crawford can't finish. There's an O-board. And one for Thomas.
to Destiny Thomas. But when it comes to making buckets, she will just crash the offensive boards, gather herself, and go up for a nice solid.
Zagareva back to Hurd, who is still yet to score today. He's been more of a facilitator, just as she is there to find Whiting.
Well, Amari Whiting, her first made three of this game now is 6 points.
Perry strikes right back the other end. Took the contact and will head to the line when we come back. But Hurd drawing a lot of attention to Whiting. Crawford lets it fly and leaves it short. Wooten the rebound. Look at that power dribble ahead. Feeds Timmer again. Oh yeah! She can't miss today from downtown.
14 points per game last year. Today, very cold. 0 for 5 from the field.
Girardi the steal, and she lays it in.
All players have been physical and pounding.
Zagarev's third, so she takes a seat. And speaking of threes, there's Perry for OK State. Gray thought about it. Now takes it in. Floater game is good. Using the window to help her out. And Deba gets the steal there. And now Alexander up ahead. And Deba the miss, or collects the miss and lays it in.
At some point in the game, you wonder if Oklahoma State is just going to set up some offense and run some half-court sets. But
if you need a basket, you draw something up specifically. But the offense is just so fluid. The passing is great. Whoever has a good shot is going to take it. Maybe not the best shot there for Whiting.
Oklahoma State is just moving the basketball around and taking what the defense gives them. The key is they're doing it so quickly. And again, their defense creates a lot of their high-octane offense.
Perry, nothing but net. And she gets hit with a technical foul. It'll be a memorable one, that's for sure. Well, she's getting a round of applause. Maybe she did. Well, Timmer, amidst all of that, made the 2 technical free throws, and then it caught. Good patience inside, lets the defender go by for the easy lay-in. Down in Florida a couple of games later by 14 points, and Coach Hoyt said, I was, in some respects, glad they lost that St. John's game because it taught them how to overcome and persevere when you're staring down some adversity. Houston at TCU, Colorado at home, and then at Kansas. There's never an off game, an easy game in the Big 12, but when you compare those two, I think Cincinnati maybe got the worst end of that. Girardi lines up another 3. Wooden almost throws it away. Girardi a good catch. Can't finish inside. A good save again. Whiting lets it fly. That's short. Look at Girardi battling inside. Into Carden. And she doesn't get it away in time. Oklahoma State with that offense, they showed it out.